Introduction to Recognizing Wholeness.
This black screen has been added to the original film.
Recognizing Wholeness is 8.5 minutes long. The video is closed captioned with text that appears along the bottom of the screen or sometimes a music note in the top right corner.
In the video, an artist and their mentor talk to each other through an online video chat like Zoom or FaceTime, only their upper bodies are in view. The video shows clips from their video chat mixed with moments focused on pictures of the artist and mentor's artworks with their titles and animated scenes, which are like cartoons. When the video chat clips are shown, usually only the person speaking appears.
The animated scenes usually look like an invisible person is creating a single line drawing with a black marker on a white background. Sometimes these drawings are colored or appear to be colored in by the invisible person. These scenes often show things like flowers, focus on key words that the people in the video say in bubble letters, or match what they talk about. The people in the video use the pronoun they, similar to how some people use the pronouns he or she. One of them is also gender fluid, which could mean that some days they feel more feminine or masculine, or sometimes they may not feel like either. Bing Cherry is the artist that appears in this video. Jet Coghlan is their mentor. Bing and Jet help write their descriptions. Bing describes himself as a gender fluid person with FASD and ADHD. Bing says that they sometimes go by he and she, but use the pronoun they in the video. Bing presents as white, 39 years old, and is of average build. Their long hair is black with bangs, and they wear glasses. They appear from the neck up, so it's really not clear what kind of clothes they're wearing. In the video, they regularly rock back and forth as they sit in a room with white walls and a window. There is a large black and white painting of people on the wall behind them. Their artwork is bright and colorful. A lot of their art shows nature scenes and flowers created with marker, paint, and color pencils. Some artworks have things like letter cutouts glued to them or have real photos mixed with their drawings. Jet describes themselves as a person who people think of as female and uses they them pronouns. Jet has a tan skin tone, looks to be around 30 years old, and has an athletic build. Their long hair is brown with bangs and worn in a ponytail. They have glasses and wear a septum nose ring through the part of their nose between their nostrils, a piercing stud above their upper left lip, a stud below their bottom right lip, a black, red, and white plaid long sleeve shirt, and a long chain necklace. They sit in front of a green, leafy background. Jet's art is bright and colorful like Bing's. Like Bing's, Jet's art also has some nature scenes and uses some real pictures of people or book pages. A lot of their artwork looks to have been made on an electronic device like a computer or tablet.
The video will begin now.
White text on a black background, visualizing justice. Recognition of wholeness. Featuring Bing Cherry and Jet Coghlan. An animation of a cat and a balloon, then a heart.
Hello, my name is Jet. My pronouns are they, them. I was born in Mexico and I moved here when I was 19. I am a cat parent of two lovely gingers. So for my art practice, I am a multidisciplinary artist. I do mostly performances and theater. Right now, I'm just like full-time painter.
Drawing called Riding Through the Pain by Bing
Out
Cherry.
in public, I prefer to be called Bing, or Bing Cherry, or Bing Shaw. So those
Bing
are the
Shaw.
3 variations. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And as for pronouns, I see myself sometimes like he, her. I love being different. Like I go rogue. Because you find that You learn things in life a lot easier if you go rogue.
Recognition of wholeness in rainbow letters.
What I've always went by for many years while I was an employee at different places, help the little guy. The little guy always gets torn up in the professional world. Help the little guy. Who cares about the head honchos making millions?
Yeah, I agree with you, Bing. I think as we recognize each other's abilities, we are also aware of like the points or the things in which we are not the best at, perhaps. And it is within us, and it is within our community, and it is up to us, and us, I mean all of us, like all of us, no exceptions, to help each other, to be like, hey, I'm really good at editing, but I'm not good at this, or some, like there will be someone that will be able to like fill up on the gaps of what you're missing, and vice versa. And I think that's how it looks like in my life, because I wouldn't be able to make art or even like be like functional for ableist capitalist views if I didn't have the support system I have. And it's a support system that comes from like friends, chosen family, co-workers, my pharmacist, my doctor, the person who sells me coffee in the morning. In general, like every single person in my life, in one way or another, helps me, assists me. I'm hoping that I also do that too. I think in my practice, it looks like collaborations, and it looks like a lot of activist work.
A black and white artwork called Lakeshore Village BIA by Jet Coghlan shows a person, the word Rosa, and a QR code. An artwork called Art Can Preserve the Truth by Jet, with words over book pages that say, art cannot change the world, but it can contribute to changing the consciousness and drives of people who can change the world. Black words on a white background that say, what comes to mind when you think about recognition of wholeness? Digital drawings of a sun, clouds, leaves, and planets surround the words. An artwork called Injustice Towards the Disabled, Handicapped. We Must Change People's Beliefs and Thoughts Too, by Bing Cherry of Nature Pictures and Drawings of People.
I think it's very important because if businesses really want to thrive and succeed, there has to be listening skills, and not just at a beginner standpoint. But people have to start to listen and pay attention and really put the person's needs ahead of their own.
Feeling Rosy by Bing.
I was helping out to get the meals prepped for lunch, and all of a sudden I saw this young disabled person, and she didn't know quite exactly what she was supposed to do, and I said to her, how about if I do this and then you can just watch me to learn how to do it, so the next time they ask you to do this, you can do the job. And I said to the kitchen manager, I said, can I teach this disabled person to cook and prep and bake like I know how to do? Because someone took the time to do that for me. And now, thanks to all the help I gave, now she knows how to prep, cook, and bake, which is good. She's come a long way.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I feel you, Bing. Many times in like my life was navigating, the medical system, and really trying to like advocate for yourself, because you know your body better than no one else. And encountering people within my journey who are not able to advocate for themselves for many multiple reasons. The fact that there's not a lot of like a specialized education or care for disabled people, and like, you know, you apply for a job and you get the job and they just throw you to the fire. You're supposed to figure out what to do. So you have to be more mindful of like, how do you spend your time, and you have to be more mindful of your environment and a lot of more things, because it takes it requires more time, and in this world we live in a place where like time is money, and that's ridiculous. Like, time is not, like, it should not be money. Like, time is, it's invented, and people should not be based on money or assets. Or it's like, by recognizing the wholeness in everyone, then everyone can do any job. You just need to be trained, and you need someone to teach you what to do.
Oh yeah, Jack, can I show you a drawing I did?
Oh wow, you know what is so fun? I see you every day on the screen, because I'm at the gallery where you are showing your stuff.
Oh wow.
So I see you every day. I see you every day.
Nice.
The word being in large capital black letters, surrounded by a blue light ray on a white background. White text on a black background. Being Studio gratefully acknowledges that we are on a land of the traditional unceded territory of the Algonquin Anishinaabe people. We acknowledge the incredible support from the Canada Council for the Arts and the Ottawa Community Foundation. Logos: Ottawa Community Foundation, Canada Council for the Arts. Special thanks, artist Big Cherry, mentor Jet Coghlan, music audio Bucko Chris Minkowski, video producer fin-xuan Lee. Thank you to viewers and listeners.